I think we're good. Wow, Restream's actually working. Interesting. But not the type of Restream that I want, though. It's not the, like, still not showing up on my screen. That's what I'm fucking. I gotta stop swearing. Um, so I see Kick, and Kick went that way. What up, Eric? What up? What up? What up? Just kicking it. I don't know why my YouTube still doesn't show up. I feel like I gotta like reconnect everything, but it's all good. We'll get it going another time. I got it. I'm gonna do like a test stream. Like I want to do it another day. I just haven't had time. What up, Secrum? Sacrum? What up, bro? What up? Oh, you got a W member. Nice emotes. Appreciate those. See, I gotta put my. I'm only gonna be on here for a little bit because I gotta like continue and do some work. But uh, my YouTube chat is this a thing? Huh. I gotta figure that out. Yeah, I could probably figure that out. Oh, I know how to do that actually. I got a good idea for that. Yeah, I'm only gonna be on here for a little bit because I gotta finish some work, some shit I gotta do overnight. So I'm only gonna be on here for a little bit. Shout out you though. Hopefully drinking some good yak. Wow, yeah, they're still fucking firing off fireworks. What are you guys up to though? Sunday night. What are people getting into? What are people getting into? What you working on? I gotta do a couple projects. I gotta basically just do some like some editing and stuff. Some editing, just stuff like it's just tedious stuff. So like normally, like that's the one thing that sucks about streaming is that it like takes away like my night and yeah, like we did 7.5 hours last night. I didn't even realize I was fucked up, but so it just like makes it like sometimes I'll be working on something and then I have to stop to stream. So I gotta do that. Mm. Yeah, just some graphics, some editing. To be honest, that's like just stuff that's due at some certain point tomorrow, and that I kind of slacked on doing earlier. How long you plan on streaming for? What up? What up? Like an hour, like literally like an hour. Maybe I'll go a little bit longer, but um, yeah, people are still going crazy with these fireworks. Yeah, like an hour. Appreciate the sacrum. Appreciate the gold coin. Appreciate the gold coin. Yeah, we'll just vibe out for like a little bit. I just gotta cause I want to be able. It's really like I gotta do work, but I want to be able to wake up early too. I have no jumper tomorrow as well, so I got a lot to do in the morning to get ready for that because I haven't really done anything. So there's a lot of reasons why I want to I'll just do like an hour or so. That's why I left without even saying bye or none. Wait, you said, bro, when I abruptly got off Discord with y'all, it was 6 a.m. I was tired as fucking low key, got dizzy as hell when I stood up. Oh shit, that's why I left. Nah, you're good, bro. Hopefully you're feeling better. Um, yeah, that was a crazy stream. I didn't realize it was 7 hours until I went back and looked at the thing. I'm like, what the fuck happened? I had no idea it was 7 hours. I don't even remember nothing that fucking happened in that stream, to be honest. I did punch my camera though. If you want to see the end of that stream, I punched my camera at the end of the stream. Um, so that was cool. I yesterday I drank a C4, I drank a 40 ounce, I drank a Four Loco, and I drank Henny, which is 40%. It was day 400 on the 4th of July. Shout out Yimtastic. Appreciate the super chat yesterday, Yimtastic. I'm only doing like an hour stream today because I gotta finish some work and I gotta wake up early. But appreciate you guys. You on the news tomorrow at No Jumper? Who else is gonna be on? I don't know. I have no idea. I'm assuming who was on there last Monday. Well, last time I don't even know, bro. I have no idea. Last time I was on there, it was me, Lush, Ricky, and Doughboy. So we'll see. Yeah, I'm on tomorrow. They don't tell me who's gonna be on. I guess I could probably ask. I don't know. I don't usually. I kind of don't. I do. There's a part of me that would want to know, but I kind of like just like finding out the day of. Kind of makes what I got to do a lot more spontaneous. Because otherwise, I'm gonna start planning shit, and that's gonna be weird. Um, bro, this next 2 days gonna be interesting for No Jumper. Hell yeah, bro. Like the next, I'm waiting until really Friday. That's what I want to see. What are you seeing in the next couple days? Were you seeing like the Monday show? See where they go with that. The Tuesday. Oh, really? Oh, you're talking about the Tuesday show. You're right. You're right. The new cast of the Tuesday show who's coming back, and then yeah, Monday will obviously or Friday would be obviously the same thing as that. I don't even. I'm curious to see if the Tuesday show cast lasts until Friday. I think that'll be the question too. Seeing how the Monday show is gonna be and seeing what this Monuments New Era Tuesday cast is gonna be because Adam was overhyping that shit last week. Yeah, he be overhyping some shit. Sometimes sometimes it comes off. Yeah, we'll see though. We'll see. I mean, maybe Munchie B is coming back. That'd be interesting. That'd be dope actually. I would be very excited for that. Um, yeah, we'll definitely see. Adam seemed confident, but we'll see. Uh, D Reacts, what's up, Kyle? What's up, D Reacts? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? D Reacts was streaming today. How'd your stream go? I didn't get to finish it. I might watch it, finish it later while I'm doing some work. How'd the stream go? I tapped in a little bit when I was driving, but I couldn't really do too much. I couldn't really do too much, but W keeping that going. W consistency. W streaming. Um, you said free and Hefe man. Yeah, hell yeah. Rio said, "Yo D, what up? What up? What up?" Wait, is that pinned? Yeah, hell yeah. Shit, man. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna torture you guys tonight by staying on for 7 hours. It's gonna be like a good little hour stream, depending on how we're feeling. I'm not even gonna drink, so I can be on point. I might not even sleep tonight, to be honest. We'll see. Got a lot to do. Got a lot to do. Went dope. Did 100 some views and got some super chats. That's what's up, bro. D React stream. Man, I gotta catch the stream when I'm on my computer. I can't super chat from my phone, but I got you. Um, Dragon Knight Kyle better show up to get this job tonight. Up to his job tonight. He's getting a DP. I know, right? He sometimes shows up a little bit late. He might. We'll see if he makes it. We'll see if he makes it. I even started the stream. I've been doing these streams so late. That's what's crazy about it. Is yeah, I've been hitting these late as fuck. Yeah, let's see what the I'm not missing out on. How many dollars? Six, no, eight. Okay, I can do that. So let me just do this real quick. Make sure we. My bad. That was so crazy, bro. That was a crazy stream last night. I just know it was crazy because I don't. You know what I mean? You like wake up and you're like, what the fuck happened? It was like one of those feelings. I had no idea. What was crazy though? I can't remember if this was today or yesterday. I don't know. I might have told this yesterday. I can't remember. I had this dream that like people were like knocking on my door. Like kind of like Jehovah Witness, not Jehovah Witness. That was a bad example because that's what actually happened. But like basically, I got a knock on the door. Someone said maintenance, and then because sometimes they knock to do things, and I remember looking through the peephole and shit, and then just my dream was just like this series of random people, not random people, but just kind of like new neighbors, just a whole bunch of assorted people like knocking on the door and me looking at the people, whether they knocked or not, just me. And then I wake up from that dream to use the bathroom. I lay down, and literally probably 4 minutes later, someone knocks on the door. It was crazy as fuck, and it was Jehovah's Witness. And I was like, "What do you want?" And they were like, "Oh, we want to invite you to this event that we're having." And I was like, "No, we can't answer the door. We're doing drugs." And they left. And that was that. Shout out Dragon Eye Kai. We were just talking about you. You said, "Yo, so I got a question. When you were still on Twitch, did they allow you to multi-stream on YouTube?" Yeah, I think because I was so small, it probably didn't like hit the radar. I wasn't really getting any views or anything. So yeah, I did though. I don't know if I didn't even know I wasn't supposed to. I was just doing it, and they shouldn't let you do it if you can't. But I guess you can now or something. I don't know. It just never was a problem. And I don't even know if you can't not do it. I think it might just like you might not be able to monetize if you do that or something. Dragon Kyle Sika, clocking in. Sorry, I'm late. I'm late, really. Don't dox my pay. Now you're good. Eric said, doesn't Kick make clips for you? Why don't you hop on Kick? I am on Kick. I'm streaming on Kick and YouTube. How do they make clips for you? How does that work? Explain that. I need to know that. I haven't seen that. Mm, Rio said, man, I've been telling you some earlier streams would be nice. LOL, East Coast time zone at 3 a.m. to 7 stream when they'll be kicking my ass. No, I feel that. I just never, I'll just be doing shit. It's hard for me to even, it's hard for me to even do this. But yeah, I'll try to do some. And my low dragon at Kyle here at his job, Kyle on point. Hell yeah. Kyle, you ain't a Jehovah Witness, Kyle? No, I'm not. Real Kyle was cracking. Ice having weird ass dreams. I be having weird ass dreams, dog. Oh yeah, like what kind of dreams? Yeah, what kind of dreams do people have? So wait, is it against TOS to stream on YouTube and Twitch? Because I mostly stream on Twitch, but I want to try streaming on YouTube and getting monetized here. No, I guess you can. I think it was kind of like you weren't supposed to or something. I think even Kick you weren't supposed to. You might not do. I think you can't get like the payment if you multi stream, but I think on Twitch people have been doing it, and Kai just made an announcement that he said he's going to be streaming on YouTube and Twitch from now on when he does start streaming again. So at a certain point, I know they dropped whatever stigma they had against it. I can't remember if it was just you couldn't do it or you couldn't be part of like the monetization, but I guess now you can. And I kind of understand because they would want people to watch their platform with the ads as opposed to, other people going on YouTube just get it. But obviously the Twitch chat is its own thing. Kai, in your dreams, Kai, do you still wait, hold on. You said in your dreams, do you, Kai, you still got to do destruction in your dreams. Rio, Kai, certified play call touchdown. Right. Yeah, what do people dream about? I have normal dreams. My dreams are just like regular. I just be like walking around and doing shit. Um, I'm always hearing people say Kick does clips for you, but I always been confused about that. Like, it doesn't make sense to me because how would they automatically know what to clip? Yeah, I've never heard that. Like, maybe if you're big, there's some sort of clipping program, but I haven't seen it. Shout out Beercito in the chat. What up, Beercito? Not gonna lie, I be having violent ass dreams like or random childhood memories and shit. Some acid trip like vibe. I don't know, should be weird as fuck if it's trauma or what. Wow, yeah, I don't think I think of anything in the past. Like I don't think I've ever like thought about like me as a kid. It's always like pretty modern. I might go to somewhere I haven't been in a while, but I don't. That's interesting how you perceive yourself as being like a kid or whatever childhood memories. Beercito said W. Dragon Kyle, no cap, gotta chip the enemies in Dream World. All right, definitely. I'll be having dreams about exotic scooms. You're funny. Yo, have you heard from JR Hefe? Crow wasn't here yesterday. I know, right? He's probably busy. Probably got some work or whatever that he's doing. If I had to guess, it was kind of interesting that he wasn't there the whole 7 hour stream. But it was a holiday though, so I always took that in consideration. I assume he like got too faded and passed out. Got two no OP passes. Got two no. I don't know what that means. Op passes. Got to know op pass. I don't even know what you mean. And you're not here today. At least not yet. Yeah, nah, he's probably doing his thing. I don't know. I'm not mad at him. Sometimes you gotta do your thing. Nah, he popped up at the end. Oh, you're right. He did. Yeah, I wouldn't remember. I was fucked up. I was so fucked up yesterday. That was crazy. I drank everything. Four Loko, yak, and beer. Kyle, you gotta pay Dragonite. Kyle, holiday pay. Kyle, damn. You're right. We'll discuss it. I might. I'll give you a $55 raise. How about that? I'll give you a $55 raise. They should start putting like who's gonna be on No Jumper newscast on like Kalshi and shit. Let's make it interesting. Eric said, oh, he said real shit, cuz. I said, Rio, yeah. Eric said, it says you gotta manually click on the clip icon and press C or press C while watching the live stream, then you gotta download the video and edit. Well, of course, yeah, I mean, that's everywhere. That's how you clip on every platform. Even YouTube has clipping. Yeah, that's always been there. Yeah, I have clips on my page, of course. That's the most, yeah, you have to clip. The clip button is, yeah, that's regular shit. I used to be a clipper. I do find it interesting that a lot of people don't know about the clip button though. A lot of just like casual watchers. Yeah, it's right here. This I didn't know you could press C though. I didn't know you could do that, but it does say that. But yeah, you clip it and it turns into a clip. What? Uh, Rio said, Eric. That's basically how clips work in general for viewers. Yeah, not exclusively kicking. Yeah, no, it's literally on YouTube. But it's weird on YouTube how it works. It clips it and it puts it on your page.
We have got to the point.
But yeah, there's or there was at least. Wait, hold up, maybe because this is an ad. Wait, where is the clip button? Did they get rid of clipping? Hold on. They might have got rid of clipping on YouTube. Hold on. Good question. Did YouTube remove clipping? Maybe it's only on mobile. Yes, YouTube removed their user-facing clip feature. Instead of allowing viewers to cut 60-second segments with custom titles, YouTube has shifted to its focus to share at timestamp on both desktop and mobile, which they've always had. Wow, I didn't know that. Okay. I learned something today. YouTube just killed clips April 20th, 2026. So I was a little, probably no jumper head at this time. I didn't catch it, but yeah. So it's new. It was kind of ass though. You couldn't, the YouTube clips, you couldn't just like download it. You had to like, you couldn't just download it directly from your thing. It was just almost like a little piece, and then it would go to like the full video. It was kind of stupid. Dragon Knight Kyle says Rio. Kyle Crips have their days. Never too gangster to get a crip help, and the therapist has to see a tuna cut in all positions. Eric says, "Oh, yep, I didn't know. I just searched that up on Google. Gymtastic. Go to share. It lets you remix. Oh, you can remix now. Okay. Yeah, I feel that. Like a little Stitch or something. No, the AI is lying. On YouTube, you have to remix it or go in YouTube Studio. But you have to change it a little bit though, right? Go to share and you can remix it. Yeah, it turns into a short. Which is kind of like, I guess, but let's see. Share. But you have to do it on the phone, right? Probably only on the phone. That's cool though. Yeah, probably only on the phone. Yeah, they should have kept the clip. It was okay. It was kind of stupid, but go to share, you can remix it. You editor does it. You editor does it and turns it into a clip. You can take somebody else's video too, or is it only your videos? D-React, no, not a short, actual clip on the editor, not a remix. Oh, but it's only on the mobile. Let me see. Let me go on YouTube on my phone. Share. Oh yeah, remix. Sound collab green screen cut. Use a segment from this video. Well, did not know about this. But it's only vertical, right? You can't do it horizontal, right? So it's like a short. Or can you? Oh, layouts. Oh. Single, split. Yeah, you can't really do like a horizontal video. That's cool though. That is actually kind of sick. I did not know that was a thing. Wow, good shit. I fuck with that. What up, JR? What up, JR? Man, what a stream. What a stream. How are you, JR? What's the deal, bro? No, only on computer you can actually cut it into a regular clip, not short. How do you even do it on the computer? Is it like certain videos they have to process or something first? So I'm not getting that option to create post. I don't even see how. Oh, you go into the editor and you can pull any video. Is that what it is? Kind of want to know this. I don't even know. How do I do it? I kind of want to know this. YouTube Studio. W stream last night. Yeah, I was fucked up, bro. I was too fucked up. How was your 4th of July? I probably asked you all this last night. I just don't remember. On the computer, we'll clip horizontal. Yo, JR, you good, my nigga? I was just asking about you. Rio said you must have came in chat after I passed out. Yeah, I think that is what happened. I almost remember that, but I was also fucked up. Fucked up. Yeah, how do you even do this shit? Man, I gotta learn YouTube again. I don't even know how you pull up the editor. Like, I feel like I can picture it, but it's just not showing. Maybe go to content. Yeah, I don't know, bro. I'm not seeing it. Oh well, we'll figure it out. Everything's a Google away. Yeah, I'm good. GB Joy family in town. Hell yeah. D-Rex, no, all video you go to YouTube Studio and editor, and it will let you cut out a certain part. All right, so I'm in. Is this not Studio? Wait, hold on. Yeah. I don't know. I don't see editor. Maybe I don't have that shit. I've seen it before. I've definitely edited stuff before though. Editors on the side where you go change your title in Studio. Ah, I see. Like where you go to create. You mean like content, video, like this shit? Like change this title or like change the title to your editor. Okay, gotcha. Thank you. That's weird. That's hidden as fuck. So then trim. But that edits the video. How do I put in another video, a random ass video? I mean, I'm not trying to like do a tutorial right now, but trim, cut, audio, end screen info cars, video clip. Oh, plus video clip. On the computer. Yeah, I'm on the computer. Like, where do I add? Oh, maybe it's here. And you could just use any video. Add intro video. Search your videos. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I could figure this out another time. Yeah, what's the deal though? Yeah, I popped in last night while I was drunk. Hell yeah. Yeah, the last thing I remember about JR was JR going off on whoever. Not last night, though. Whatever, maybe the night before, and you just going on a whole zesty rant about. I don't remember who that was. That was crazy. Life changing. Man. Yeah, I'm only staying on for a little bit longer, a little like half hour or more. I'll probably smoke a little bit. I'm not gonna drink. I would love to drink, but I'm not gonna. I gotta get ready. I don't know what I'm gonna wear tomorrow. I know what shoes I'm gonna wear tomorrow, but I'm trying to like. I gotta figure out the fit. It might not be my best fit tomorrow. I'm not gonna lie. It might be a little simple. But I'm gonna try. Depends on how things go tomorrow. But yeah. What's the deal though? Everybody have a good 4th. Everybody's safe. Everybody have all their fingers still. I'm assuming. We're still good, right? You guys are still here, right? Am I tripping? Let me know if you're still here. Put something in the chat. I feel like something's happened. All right, we're good. He was Fleece Johnson and Tiny Infant Moose. Oh, that's who it was? Yeah, you got a good memory. That was crazy. Yeah, that guy hasn't been here since, I don't think. Speaking of Moose, who dropped this in the thing? Yimptastic dropped this in the thing. This is on the thing. It does kind of look like Moose Man. They're trying to say he had a fireworks. Is that real? Wait, maybe I shouldn't show that. Looks like AI though, right? Z Reacts was on stream. I'm gonna watch this later. Oh wait, let me. Yeah, there was something else that happened that I wanted to share. I did share a lot of this shit. We were talking about a lot of this yesterday. W stream though. Oh man. Oh shit, wrong screen. Oh man. Yeah, I might get creative with the shirt tomorrow. It might be my most different shirt. I'm gonna get creative with it though. Still gonna be a vibe, but we gotta see. It depends. It just depends on how much time I have tomorrow because I have so much to do. I kind of am like, I'm grateful to be on No Jumper, but I'm kind of when Josh told me Monday, I was like, fuck, all right. I kind of wish it was like Wednesday or Thursday, but it's all good. I'm just glad to be on one though. I'm not gonna cap. Shout out Rock and Roll. Appreciate you, bro. What's good with you, bro? Yeah, I'm just grateful. I'm honestly just grateful to be on it. I'm grateful that I'm gonna be on that shit, and they cut the Friday show. And if I could still come on and they cut the Friday news, hey, I would say that's a pretty good sign, right? Man, I'm a little hungry. I'm not gonna lie, just a little, just a little, just a touch. What everybody eat tonight? Anybody eat anything good? Let me know. I do want to try that Ninja Turtle. Everybody see that AD and Duno went to that Ninja Turtle cafe, pizza cafe. I thought that was fire. Oh, ribs from yesterday? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I had a sandwich. I need to eat some more though. There's some other shit to eat. I've just been grinding. I had a McGriddle this morning. That was a W Momo for that. That was crazy. Yeah, I don't know. How was that a 7-hour stream yesterday? Like, who the fuck was here for like a lot of that shit? Like, how did that fucking, was it just I was trying to like struggle and get through the fucking 40? I threw away a little bit of that 40. I'm not gonna lie, last night. I definitely didn't finish that shit. But I pretty much finished it, but I had a lot. Actually, I had a lot left. I had like a whole like half a cup. But I was just done. I don't even remember what made me end the stream. I don't remember shit. I don't remember going to bed. And it's weird because I woke up pretty early today too, and just got after it. It was weird, like zero hangover at all. I don't think. I don't remember. I don't remember what day was yesterday and what morning was. You know what I mean? I don't remember. Ribs are fire though. Damn. Yeah, I did no 4th of July shit. We did look at some fireworks. That was about it. It was like Man, I can't think of the last time I went to a 4th of July. No, actually, no. We went to one last year. Never mind. But before that, barely ever. I was here till 6 a.m. yesterday, which would be like 3 a.m. for you. Do you remember what time you ended? Nope. Well, I could tell you what time I ended. I probably got on at like 11:30, and it was 7.5 hour stream. So I guess I got off at like 8 a.m. something like that. And I guess it was light outside. I just don't remember, bro. Like I don't, and I can't, I refuse to watch that shit back. I mean, maybe, but cause I remember we got on Discord and had some deep combos like essay allegations, Diddy, Meg, shit like that. Exactly. I just can't. I can't. I don't even know how long that Discord conversation was, cause it must have been a long convo. Yeah, that did go kind of in a different direction. I don't remember talking about Diddy or Meg at all. No, don't remember anything about that. That's actually crazy. Damn, what the fuck did we talk about? I wonder if the summary is but even that, the summary is not gonna be for the whole video. It's gonna be like the first like hour. Damn, what the fuck did we talk about? I don't even think the transcript is gonna process. No idea. Let's see. Let's see if we got any. Yeah, I don't think. I think it's too long of a video for it to process the trans. Oh, it does have the transcript, but it doesn't have the AI ask button, unfortunately. But we could, run this through a thing. Here, let's look at the transcript. Cause I remember. Yeah, I don't remember the Meg thing at all. South being saying, megaphone. Quick question. Anybody answer? Hey, quick question. Anybody can answer. How do you guys feel about this whole Tory Lanez and Megan Thee Stallion thing? Because a lot of people saying he didn't actually. That sounds like D asked that question. Let me guess. Let's see if that was D that asked that question.
Guys, anybody can answer. How do you guys feel about this whole Tory Lanez and Megan Thee Stallion situation? Because a lot of people saying that he didn't actually shoot her.
It's funny. You could tell by who said something by the way they type. I mean, by the way you could tell it even in text. Yeah, that's interesting. I wonder what did we talk about? 316. Yeah, definitely deep combos for sure. I feel like that was like a kind of older topic. I'm surprised we even talked about that. It seems like that was, unless there was like some new breaking shit that came up with that. Yeah, damn, we were on here for a minute. Fuck. We were on here from 2 hour 46 minute mark to 5 hour 25 to. So we are on Discord for 3 hours, which is crazy. And then I still stayed on for like another hour and a half. Yeah, I don't even know. That's crazy. And it was definitely light outside. That's insane. That's insane. Insane. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. There's a lot. We covered a whole bunch. Yeah, but definitely good combos though. Definitely, I wish there was a automatic clipping thing. They were actually supposed to introduce AI clipping, I think, to Twitch, and I think Kick and Twitch both had announced that they were both announced that they were doing some sort of like auto clipping mode. So I think that's just going to be the future, anyways. But you're saying like you heard about that, but like, how do they know what to clip? They just read the AI can read the transcript. It's actually AI clipping kind of sucks because it's good for shit like podcasts where it's only talking, but like an AI is not yet at this point is not gonna know how to like clip like viral shit. Like, you know, if someone like does something like they just say they ran and jumped in the pool, like it's not gonna know how to clip that because it's basing it off of the dialogue. And yeah, some context, but it's not even gonna know where to like do that yet until AI, you know, advances a little more where it can look at something and read the context. But that just seems like a whole lot of processing to watch like a 12-hour stream and then pull out little viral shits. But definitely for combo, it can like recognize speaker and it's kind of still shaky, but that's gonna get better. But I wish that'd be nice. Especially if it could like find clips that it knows that people's gonna like, and then even if you know what I'm saying, like it's just almost impossible. Like it barely can. Yeah, yeah. I could see it becoming advanced though, where it can actually recognize people's faces, like how you can like put in a picture of like Drake in Google, and it knows that it's Drake. I could see that being a thing. But as of now, like even that Opus Clips, that website that lets you auto clip and it does it for you, it's still only for certain things, for talking heads, that type of content. But for anything else, it really falls short. But that's kind of like the shit that you kind of have to like clip manually, anyways. And again, if something crazy physical happened, you would probably want to clip that anyways. So it's almost like the talking shit is probably was the hardest thing to clip because you gotta listen to all the shit, find the little jokes, the nuances. Whereas, you know, if you jump off a building on fire, it's gonna be, you know, people are gonna laugh at that shit. Rio said, "Yeah, not gonna lie, I feel like an AI can't really gauge what's a funny clip like a human can." Yeah, I mean it does decent, but yeah, you're right. It's like sometimes I think it can gauge what might be funny, and it will be right sometimes, but there's gonna be a lot of shit that is not gonna catch. Yeah, like shit that's like a certain sarcasm, or it won't be able to pick up on that type of thing, like tone and shit like that. It's gonna take, but it does work pretty well. Well, I do like it though. It kind of like points out like kind of like a almost objective opinion what maybe someone might find interesting. So I think it is helpful. It's like good to like if I was like a clipper, I would use both. I would do some AI shit for volume content, and then for the good clips, I would just clip it myself. I was here until the end last night. Oh yeah, when I punched the camera. Yeah, you know the funny part about it that is not the first time I've done that. Recently too. What up A plus? What up A plus? I'm just here for a little bit. I gotta finish some work. I also gotta wake up super early, or not wake up at all. I mean that sounds crazy. I'm gonna wake up, but I mean I might not go to sleep, so we'll see. But that'll probably just happen anyway. I'm trying to pull a good lot out of Jr. Was you trying to take Tiny Infant Moose's? I don't know. That's kind of Reed. He's at, yeah. I'll let you answer that one, Jr. I think Jr. was kind of trolling, right? Jr. was trolling, right?
I hope so.
You know what I mean? No, I'm just kidding. That was wild though, and I feel like Jr. wasn't even drunk. He was just saying that shit. Uh, that was wild, bro. That was wild. He just turned into a whole demon. All of a sudden, I was like, "Whoa, this is a whole different person." It almost seemed like you got hacked. That's how like crazy it was. You know what I mean? You were on timing. LOL, just trolling. And that's the thing. People be trolling. People be trolling. People be trolling. Yeah, the combo did get kind of deep at certain points last night. Cause right when we talking about like the yeah, we talked about a lot of shit. Uh, we talked about a lot. If we can't troll chat, we'll eat you up. Pause. Yeah, no, for sure. He was trying to humiliate and emasculate Cub, but it got to a point where it was like, man, this is shit is crazy. Right. Yeah, I was like, whoa, hey, look. Like, I thought I was bad. He said, I'm way worse. But that was cool. Though. It's cool to see a different side out of people. But yeah, man. Just trying to maintain. I did get some good info about like what's a better hat to wear in LA, the red LA hat or the red New York hat. And I thought it was gonna be the red New York hat, but apparently the red LA hat is much safer than the red New York hat. I think they're both fine, but I might get one tomorrow. I might not. Jared said pause, right? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's all trolls. People just be trolling. Like even like everything is trolling. You guys might like get on me about something because I said something crazy, but obviously I know that you're trolling. Fantastic, Kyle. You got to wear the Playboy magazine hat. I don't have that. Why? Why were you saying that yesterday? What is the Am I like missing like some lore with that? That's funny. The Playboy bunny. That's kind of some old school shit. Shout out Big Sad. Oh, is that his thing? Does he use that? Shout out Big Sad. All right, let me smoke one good time. We got 41 minutes. I swear I'm out of here after 1 hour. I'm not trolling either. Yeah, but Tiny know how to troll. I couldn't let him up off. He would have been on me. I feel that. True. Yeah, you kind of got to spam the trolling around here sometimes. When are you doing the news? I'll be on tomorrow. Well, that's Playboy Gangsta Crip. Ah, okay. So I'm definitely not wearing that shirt. Thank you. Is that a real thing? You trying to get you merc? Yeah, I'm on the news tomorrow, so I'm kind of like taking care of that. Making sure I'm on point for tomorrow. Yeah, so we never. So I must have just found out today. Oh yeah, so right, exactly. I forgot we were talking. It was like, yo, hit up Josh now to get on the news. I'm like, nah, I'm not hitting up Josh now. So I hit him up when I woke up, and he hit me like 5 minutes later, like old times. And he said tomorrow, aka Monday. So hey, he said, nah, Kyle, I'm just playing. Don't wear nothing with the Playboy bunny. It's for Playboy gangsters. Yeah, that's kind of what he. Yeah, I didn't know that. Man, imagine trying to get me set up in Burbank. Low key, it doesn't even matter. LA is like, there's just like certain areas that are kind of like iffy for that, but for the most part, it's not even like that around here. You know what I mean? But certain parts, yeah. You can't fight around, but in the valley, I think you're okay. There are some hats though, but for the most part, you're good. And I don't really be too much crazy places. I hope everybody watched that Gangland Neem stream. I'm gonna put it in the Discord just in case. I know some people were. I know Quick was there. I think D Reacts was there. I know I talked about it yesterday, but that was a classic stream. Mostly because they talked about me on it, but yeah, kind of like that. Man, I'm this close to subscribing. I'm this close to subscribing to Point and Shoot on Patreon, man. I'm this close. Epic. Epic stream. The only thing is that they should just put me on the thumbnail. No, I'm just kidding. The buzzball is on the thumbnail before me. That's pretty hilarious. And he put Adam with the shaved head. It's funny as fuck. Sporty face, I feel like wasn't even that too brought up that much, but it's funny. It's funny. Hold on. We gotta relax. Hold on. It's starting to get a little freaky. Now I'm just okay. Playing. I caught Blue Devil at the taco stand. Said Yumtastic. Quick said Kyle was good. Blood. Oh, boss. Okay. Yeah. What up, bro? How you living? I'm cooling. Just trying to get ready. I got the news tomorrow, and he was staring it down. JR said I'm getting ready for my annual conferences next week, so I'm gonna be in and out of chat for the next week or so. Yeah, no, do your thing, bro. That's what's up. Annual conferences? Is that some Mason shit, or is that not shit? But is that some Mason activity, or is that something else? Quick said, how's the chat doing tonight/morning? We cooling, but I'll let them answer for themselves. A+, imagine watching Gangland Neem. What do you mean? Gangland Neem is one of the hardest. Fuck out of here. Do you not watch any reactions? Do you watch Point and Shoot? Do you watch Just Clips? Also, I forgot who's asking about Just Clips, but Just Clips came back. Looks like Just Clips kind of stopped doing the no jumper shit. I don't get it. It's kind of weird, right? Nah, Gangland Neem is hard. I don't know what you're talking about. Imagine, you're talking about the stream when he's reacting to Chili. Yeah, I saw you in there. Yeah, Dragon and Gormac. How about them flock cameras? I'm not sure what you mean by that. JR on Mason business. He said facts, Rio. Okay. Damn, I didn't even know you guys had conferences and shit. Damn, that sounds like some world-changing shit. Neem is cringe. Flip-flopper? What do you mean? I feel like, I've only been watching Neems for like maybe 3 months now, so I don't know his lore, but I don't know. I think Neem is cool. I feel like he how did he flip flop? I think Neem is cool. I think he's clearly a fan of No Jumper. You know what I'm saying? And so I like that he kind of has a critical tone to it, but he also makes it funny. And yeah, it's just like a good take. I think it's like he has like a different perspective, on it. Even as someone that's like on there sometimes, like it's kind of just funny to see what he points out. Same thing with Just Clip. Same thing with Point and Shoot. Same thing with, those are my main ones that I watch. And of course D Reacts. The cameras the government put up to spy on people. What the fuck? Wait, where did even the original thing go? How about them flock cameras? Is that what they're called? Flock cameras? Flock camera. Flock cameras typically refers to automatic license plate readers. Flock cameras are primarily deployed by police departments and neighborhood associations to help recover stolen vehicles and catch suspects. Is this new? Haven't they always had some cameras like this? They're like, is it specifically for license plates and shit? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, fuck that, right? But although that could probably probably won't save a life, but it'll probably tell you who maybe did it. Maybe. Yeah, what do you mean by flip-flopper? Who's a flip-flopper? I don't get it. All religions are just psychosis. That is a random way to come in, Carlos Val. What up? I don't know. I feel like I'm not like the most religious person, but for some people it means different things. Sometimes it's just, I feel like sometimes some people take like religion like super serious and literal, and some people just use it as like a guide, a basis. Like some people read the Bible not because they like believe it so literally, but just it's like, well, shit. If I at least follow this, I'll probably be okay. You know what I'm saying? At least if I take some of it, a good, it's mostly all. I don't know. The Bible's interesting. I'm not really that into it, but I get it. Some people just need guidance and like a point of reference sometimes, because for their confusion. And I think that's what it is that a lot of the things inside the Bible, even written thousands of years ago, is still, some of it is still, some of the principles and teachings are still kind of relevant in modern time, more or less. We're all sad right now. Why is that? Because you guys are speaking on Masons. I don't think if being a Mason is a religion, but I don't want to. I feel like JR might be able to answer that better, but I could be wrong. I didn't think that being a Mason was a religion. I don't know what you would call it, a fraternity, a brotherhood, an organization. Rio said, I'm not a man of organized religion myself, but shitting on all religions kind of whack, man. Let people believe what they want as long as they ain't hurting or forcing on nobody. JR, the Mason, says it's not a religion. Rio said, not a fan. I'm not not a fan of organized religion. Yeah, exactly. You know, some people just, I mean, it works for some people. Sometimes religion is what's keeping them sober. That's what keeps them out of jail. That's what's keeping them, committed. That's what's keeping them, I don't know, just focused, like positive, have purpose, so you can't really shit on that. Some people use alcohol to cope. Some people use drugs. Some people, so it could be worse, you know what I'm saying? But even though, with me not necessarily agreeing or subscribing to it specifically, it's not for me, but it could be for somebody else. Oh shit, I was misguided then. Are you like kind of comparing like Masonry and like Scientology? Right, because actually we learned on this stream because we asked, you can be any religion and be a Mason. Like, do you just have to worship something? And we even asked, what if you worship Satan? Could you technically be a Mason? And they said yes. You just need to believe in some sort of higher power. So it's technically not a religion. Well, it's not. It's beyond technically. It's just not. Dragon Knight Gourmet Kendrick said in High Power song, "How is there a black man in Illuminati? Last time I checked, there was the biggest racist party." Type. Carla said, not hurting anyone. The KKK were Christians and the Muslims blew themselves up. Well, yeah, but the KKK is not necessarily a religious group, and not all Muslims blow themselves up. Like, two things could be true. That's like saying like Jeffrey Dahmer was Catholic, That's maybe not the best example, but you know what I'm saying. That's true, Carlos, but literally not all religious people. Right. Dragon Gourmet, Carl, that's one type of Muslims. There's two types, bro. I mean, there's millions of different types of people that happen to be Muslim. Yeah, I feel like Carlos is lightweight trolling, but it's cool. Lightweight trolling. Like I said, I'm not a fan of religion myself, but to put that blanket statement on all religions, people's kind of dumb. Yeah, I think he's kind of trolling a little bit. Carlos, what's your deal? Are you religious? Are you not religious? Where are you from? Give us a little spiel about who you are. Respectfully. Where do you come to these conclusions? Yeah, no. I've studied a lot about religion, just more or less to, I feel like I've studied it enough to know that it's not for me, but, I'm not like just like ignorantly denying it. But I have gotten more spiritual though in like more recent years. More like prayers and shit like that, but fools catch 5 hats and then show up to court Muslim. Yeah, I forgot what the I think, isn't there a reason why people convert in jail? It's something like, I forgot what it was. It was like a reason, like there was, not for everybody, there's like one petty reason, almost like the food you get, you can like get a certain type of diet, or it's something like that. But that's just, of course, not all. But yeah. I'm from Santa Cruz, California. Hell yeah. Where the fuck? I wonder how far. Do you know how far Santa Cruz is from LA? Let me look it up. How far is Santa Cruz from LA? I'm just kind of trying to get the area. 5 hours 26 minutes. Is it, so that's north. Is that near like Sacramento? You're on some Moose Man shit. I'll say how far is Santa Cruz from Sac? 140 to 165 miles. 2.5 to 3.5 hours. Oh no, that's not that close. Um, Personally, I do believe in God, higher power, and a possible afterlife, but I don't follow any specific religious book. Yeah, no, me either. I don't really. The Bible is not for me, even though I went to Catholic school, so I got a whole lot of Bible, and yeah, the whole church thing. I just like I'm not even that mad at church. I almost don't find the purpose of it. But I can understand why some people it's good. Just even have just like one positive day out of the week, I think is like probably important for people's soul. But for me, I just never like the whole. You got to be there this time, stay to this time, dress like this. It's just always kind of like ass to me. I'd rather just like lay in my bed and like meditate and talk to God that way. Feel me? But that's just me. I don't expect anybody to be like me. All that shit is kind of cult like to me, but also I let people live and be as long as they're not pushing that shit on me. Yeah. That's why the whole like Jehovah Witness thing is just like, damn, like knocking on people's doors is wild. And they be persistent too. They don't want to leave. You gotta like, I had to literally tell them today, or I don't even know if it was yesterday or today, that it was probably yesterday now that I think about it, that we're doing drugs. I can't answer the door. But that's why I'd be like clip farming in real life sometimes with no camera. Like, yeah, this would have been a great clip. Yeah, the cult thing. I mean, isn't cult just short for culture though? So anything could be anything. Church is kind of a money grab. Not gonna lie. When I went to church with my family as a kid, they was always asking for donations and shit to fix up the church. And then motherfuckers never fix that shit. Yeah. Facts. That's funny. Yeah, no, yeah, I'm not gonna lie. The pastor was probably, paying some bills, maybe buying some things. My mom sent send me to a Bible school because I was a badass kid, but I was catching squabbles and choosing up on the Chastain Scooms. You're wildin'. Um, J.R. Mason is laughing. I don't. Oh, I didn't even see that one. The pastor was probably buying crack with that shit, buying prostitutes and shit. Nah, that's crazy. Yeah, I mean, that is wild, actually. And probably possible. Yeah, nah. I'm good. I'm good on it. I wonder, like, if, like, maybe in, like, 20, 30 years, like, where, like, religion would be, like, our, like, young kid. Like, do people still go to church? Like, I feel like church was way more common back in the day. Maybe because we were young and we just had to do it. But I feel like, do people's parents still go to church every Sunday? Does anybody in this chat go to church every Sunday? I feel like some cultures it's more common, but it's like it used to be everybody used to go to church. In fact, it was like you low key. It was kind of in your best interest to go to church because that was kind of like your social network where you would meet up a lot of people every week. Now you can just fucking have Facebook. It's the same shit, but better, easier. Oh, Christian. Because isn't Chastain? I thought Chastain was almost like a thing too, but no. Um, they be having live streaming Zoom church shit now. No, people really will do that and like will really watch that shit. Like, hey, at least I got the word. Which, yeah, I'm not doing that. I do remember when that started being a thing though, when they started having church on TV and being like, wow, people are really committed. I get it though. I don't know. I find like motivation and like spiritual connection from within. I feel like I'm pretty like tapped into my like spiritual side where it's like I'm talking to God all the time. I'm in my car. I'm laying in bed. I'm in the grocery store talking to, what I'm saying? So it's like I feel like I just kind of like with that, as opposed to like, oh, I gotta say my prayers before I eat. Oh, I gotta say my prayers before I go to sleep. Hey, do you guys still say your prayers before you eat and go to sleep? I do it when I'm with like my dad. My dad will still do that, like my family like that. And then I haven't said bedtime prayers in a long fucking time. So once in a while, I will go to bed and be like, fuck, I need this shit to happen. But I be doing that shit during the day. I'm not gonna lie. Just regular. Those mega churches where the pastor walks out like a W entrance or what? What about when they come out on the wires like Drewski? That is a real thing. That was not an exaggeration when he was doing that shit. A lot of churches do have wire systems at their church, which is crazy. I think it's to make Jesus fly sometimes. When I was a kid, they forced us to go, and once I got old enough, they just stopped giving a fuck, making us go. They'd be like, if you're not ready by 10 a.m., we're going to leave without you. And you're like, hell yeah, say less. So I just play sleep, of course. Right? I mean, that was the whole thing, though. Like, that just, I don't know, bro. Like, and there are people still, like, going to church, like, suited and everything? Or is church more casual now? Where you could just wear whatever? Because, I mean, imagine trying to wear a fucking suit every Sunday just because. Bruh. God doesn't care about that shit. That's the last thing God gives a fuck about is a fucking suit. And I know, because I know him. I don't never pray. Not gonna lie, maybe I should. I think it's good to like collect your thoughts. I don't do it like my mom used to make me like fucking kneel at the bed and say, "Now I lay me down to sleep. Pray the Lord my soul to keep. Pray the Lord my soul to take." Right? And yeah, as soon as I had to stop doing that shit, I was out. I feel like there was like probably this like period of time where I was like I didn't necessarily have to do it, but I was still like do it muscle memory. But yeah, that's cool though. So yeah, imagine sitting on your knees and praying before you get into bed. That's wild, bro. But I do still see people praying before they eat. I do see that. It doesn't even cross my mind. Like I'm already eating by the time I even think of that shit. Tastic said I'd be iced out. Something like bling bling boy. Fools always dropping BS, never making noise. Ooh. That was bars. I'd be iced out, something like bling bling boy. Fools always dropping BS, never making noise. Is that how you supposed to say it? Never. I probably got the flow a little wrong. Good finesse. Good finesse. Yeah, what even is that? Oh, you mean by going to sleep, pretending like you're asleep? Oh yeah. Nah. Yeah, my parents stopped trying to make me go to church. Like that was a while ago. That was like I was probably by the time I was probably at least 6 or something by the time that shit ended. I was probably like going with like my grandparents. But again, I went to Catholic school, so they would just have church randomly in school sometimes. So I got a lot of church. I'm not gonna cap. I saw him and Ralphie record that shit on stream. Shit was legendary. Wait, who is that? That's his name, Good Finesse. I see that shit. They made hella songs. They were supposed to be doing a collab tape and never dropped that shit, but they did drop the song Ralphie tape. Who is it? What's the guy's name? I might be out of the loop. Or his name just Finesse. What it was. You said Kyle when I said Good Finesse is because Yimp was quoting a bar from a song with him and Ralphie called Potential. You said not Good Finesse is a pimp rapper from Sting Team. Okay, I haven't seen him. They shot the music video at Dodgers game or some shit. That's fire. Not Good Finesse is a pimp rapper from Sting Team. Yeah, no, I don't know. I don't know who that is. Let me put it in the Discord. Yeah, I don't follow the Sting Team like that. I know who Ralphie is. I know who Draco is. But let's see. Maybe I've seen him. Maybe I have seen him. Ralphie and Good Finesse Potential. Is that what it is? 7 months ago. This one. You guys are real fans of shit. That's what's up. Guessing it's this one. And it's all one word, Good Finesse. Okay. Copy link. I'll check them out. I can't play it now, but I'll check it out. I'm gonna put it in the Discord under music. Now I want to hear that bar. Shit. Good Finesse was on the news a couple times off, for real. That's what I'm saying. Sometimes I see people, or but you don't fully like register what you're seeing. It doesn't look that familiar. I'm not gonna lie. But I might just not be tapped in like that. Good Finesse, K7, Young Bull, keeping the truth alive. Damn, you guys are real fans. You guys are real fans. Damn, it's been an hour. I'm supposed to be out of here. Fuck. But I want to stay. Day 3 and player ways hard too. Damn, you guys know all the shit. Here, let's smoke. I'll smoke 1J, and then I'll be on my way. So I gotta stay on point. I gotta be dedicated. We auto-tuned Yimp rap goes crazy. The auto-tuned Yimp rap goes crazy. Okay. Shout out Walk Beats. I had a session with K7 like 2 weeks ago. Oh shit. Walk Beats is a real person. Yeah, definitely put drop fucking music on the music tab in the Discord. Any hot shit. Cause I do need to get some of my listening up. Cause I always had that artist disease where, for me, not every artist is like this, but I had the thing where you like record music and then you know how people say, oh, what are you listening to? And people are just like, oh, I'm just listening to me. So that's kind of like where I be at for like a lot of years. And now this no jumper thing makes it so that I have to be a little more cultured. Even though I still pay attention to a lot of shit, I just kind of fell out of like listening to like a lot of new rappers, to be honest, or just rappers in general. You're only doing 1 hour stream type shit. Yep, Tastic said, did anything drop? Walk. Quick says, what do you need to know about this thing? Something pretty cool with Ralphie and Evil. Oh, no, I just didn't know who Good Finesse was, but now I do. I'm going to check out that song. But I will ask you. Oh, actually, good question. Quick. Have you talked to Ralphie, and we might already talked about this, but have you talked to Ralphie about the Friday news? Any word on that? Walk said, Yimtastic, yeah, search Big Dreams by Rob Rax and K7. Alright, we're about to put that in the thing. So I can listen to that shit later. Big Dreams featuring K. Oh yeah. Put that on Discord. Probably a better way to do that, right? I could probably just like share it directly from YouTube. That's the other thing. No. On the phone, I think I could do it though. Anyone use the YouTube message shit yet? Yeah, I wish I could play music. I kind of want to do like a. I guess I can stream music on YouTube. I just gotta you just can't monetize. I just would hate to get like a weird thing. I almost want to do like a just kick stream. That's like a music stream. but I also don't want to do that. I haven't asked Ruffy, but I'm pretty sure he hasn't been in because he's been busy with his merch. But you know that they canceled the Friday news though, right? You know that. You were here. We talked about this. I was just curious if you heard anything. What happened? Like why? Like how they would feel about that if they even care. Because that's a big statement to cancel the whole Friday news in general. It says a lot. Yeah, these are all hard. I'm not gonna lie. I like how it's merch, but it's like apparel too at the same time. It's like cool enough to wear in general. Yeah, it's just hard. I'm not gonna lie. This is hard. These are hard. That's an awful lot of stinks. Yeah, this shit's artwork. Work is cool as fuck. Yeah, these are hard. Oh, this is like that bobblehead that they have. That's hard. They canceled it forever. Yeah, that's what it. That's what it seems like. I mean, that's what they say. I mean, anything can happen. They're replacing it with the Tuesday show is gonna happen. Members only on Friday. I don't even know what time they're gonna do it at. I don't know if that was said. Wait, you saw that right, or you didn't see that? Am I tripping? I thought you were there. I got it here. Here, let's listen to it again.
So we never really announced this, but as of right now, the No Jumper news on Friday is canceled. The news will be taking place on Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday. On Friday, the Tuesday show, the No Jumper show, will be doing a members exclusive podcast every Friday. And it will not be released ever for non-members. Now, there may occasionally be a clip cut from the Friday exclusive, but Friday, generally speaking, is going to be the Tuesday show, but for members only. And it'll be a little bit more intimate, a little cool. We'll talk about random stuff, a little bit more all over the place, but Friday is going to be like some of the best value for members. And I'm not saying that the Tuesday show is never going to be members only too, but Friday is going to be members only, like exclusive for real. So that's the plan, just so you all know.
Damn, how much money do you think they're gonna make? Like, how does that even work? How does that math? If it's based off of memberships, we were talking about today. It's based off of memberships, and those are $5, and you have 1,000 people. But that's like That's like a one-time thing. That's not like that. How do you pay all those people and do a membership only thing? I don't get it. Unless they make so much money off the supercharge, it doesn't make sense to me. Obviously, the revenue from the show, but I don't know how that would work because there's no ads, right? If it's members, so I don't know. I don't get it. So that's what happened. In They're replacing the Friday show for the Tuesday show. So no, there's two Tuesday shows. There's the regular Tuesday show, and the cast of the Tuesday show is doing a Friday show. Yeah, no, they didn't talk about it yet. As Adam posted on his story, we were talking about it yesterday. You must have came in a little later. I'm on the blade art right now trying to knock me a stitch. Fantastic. I told the host stay down if you're trying to get rich. Dragon Knight Yiptastic said Blade All Night by Good Finesse K7 and Young Bull goes crazy. Real stinky imp talk. Yeah, basically. So yeah, the Tuesday cast is getting basically they're on 2 days a week now, and the regular Tuesday show an exclusive members only show that's only for members and it will never be public. I mean, if they're smart, I mean, shit. I mean, it's actually kind of when you think about it, it's actually a decent plan because it's like okay, it's Friday, you can kind of like have it as like the crash out day. People are gonna want to see this content because it's probably gonna be crazier than all the other shit. I'm just saying. It kind of has like by design like to be maybe viral. But yeah, no, I'm not gonna linger on this too long. I'll give it a few more minutes, but I'm about to get up out of here. But it's been a W stream either way. Appreciate you. Is anybody here a member of No Jumper? I know Quick is. I don't know if anybody else is. Maybe Rio. I don't know if Rio. Rio might be. No, you must be because you be complaining about to drop the membership. JR is too. Oh, okay. And that's the thing. They're just gonna convert everyone to being a fucking member, so it's not even gonna matter. And you know what's crazy? I always wonder, like, I wonder if they make more by having members, or if they make more from the ads. So I feel like if you make $5 from somebody a month, you could probably make more than five through ads from them. But at least it's guaranteed you get it whether they watch it or not, which is kind of cool. Yeah, I have the $5 membership. Yeah, I think I still have the whack pack. I gotta turn that shit off. I have to get rid of it. Yeah, I might even have it on both. I gotta get my subscriptions in order. I feel like I'm subscribed to too many shits. I just see that shit hit my bank account. I'd be so mad. Quick says, what do you mean you don't know how they're making money off the members? Only if it's 1,000 people, you're paying 5 to 10 a month. That's every month they get that. I know, but how do you shoot 4 episodes off of $5,000? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it. I mean, it seems like there's a cap. Whereas if it was just regular ads, they could potentially make more off those 4 episodes than $5,000. And I'm sure I'm doing the math weird and forgetting one element that's making it seem so stupid to me. But and then all those people are also, when you're a member, you don't get ads, right? So then it's really you're shooting. If everybody's a member and they're paying 5, which they probably will have more than 1,000 obviously members, but does that mean that every time they watch their money doesn't go to the ads? It just, I don't know how that shit works. And then when people are watching with premium, they get less money too. So I don't know. Unless you get ads with members, but I think you don't. Actually, that's a good question. Because I was noticing that when I was on Twitch, I would make more off the people that watching through the ads than when they subbed. You know what I mean? But the sub was more guaranteed, but it kind of was less. Because you get that $5 once where you can get, you know. Kyle's going to be tired as fuck on the news. I probably will be a little cracked out. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe I'll get a 5 hour. I might try this. I want to try 5 hour energy, but I don't want to try it on the news because I don't know if it's gonna make me pee. It's fine. You can just borrow a bump of Coke from us. I swear I've never seen Coke around No Jumper at all. Doesn't mean it's not there, but I've never seen it. You would think people would be yacked up, but it's really not that. I don't know. I haven't seen it. Except for the Doughboy thing, but I wasn't there. And I don't know if that was, I still don't know if that was real or not. Probably was real. I don't know, probably real. I don't know. My nigga Kyle, what up, Jay? JT specifically, what up, what up, what up? I'm really not staying on here for a long. Okay, I'll do an hour and a half stream. That'll be good for my conscience. I'll at least feel like I did something. 10 minutes, I'm about to be out. Okay. I don't know about the ads thing because I don't even ever get ads regardless because my ad blocker game's strong as fuck. Yeah, that's insane that's the thing. Does that work on Twitch too? The ad blocker? How does it even do that? It's fine. You can just borrow. Okay, no, I got that. A+, y'all see Vlad at WAC July 4th party. So I saw that. I saw him. Is that where he was like the video of him with the fireworks? Because maybe I didn't watch the whole video enough. Like, was like whacking the video or something? I just saw him like standing there smiling with some fireworks in the background. Maybe I missed something. Jared said I seen that. JT said, man, you can go another hour. I'm at work with no entertainment. Man, yeah, he was at Whack House in that video too. Oh, really? Yo, honestly, JT, if you weren't here yesterday, wait, were you here yesterday? If you weren't here yesterday, just watch the 7 hour stream from yesterday. I'm not gonna lie, it was definitely a lot. Unless you were here though, then I don't know what to tell you. I would love to, but bruh, I got shit to do. This time, I will make it up. I mean, I feel like I did a 7 hour stream. That's pretty good. But I'll make it up. I'll make it up. I'll make it up. If anything, you can start this stream over. You can definitely watch yesterday. 7.5 hours is crazy. Usually I watch shit back on like 2 times speed. If I really needed something to do to kill a stream, I'll just watch that shit. Or maybe on 1.5 or something, but. Rio said, actually don't know if it works for Twitch, to be honest, because I watch Twitch on Chrome. But my ad blocker I use for YouTube is on Firefox. That'd be nice if you could cut out the ads on Twitch as a game changer. And they added rewind. They added rewind on Twitch a while ago, but I think only if you're subbed. And you also it has to be enabled. But they do have a rewind on Twitch now. Not gonna lie, I'll be watching a lot of streams back. Really, it's like I missed it if I missed it. No, I feel that. I don't watch any of my shit. That's not. I feel like he was just fucked up there. You know, he's just like feeling it. He's like, yeah, I'm fucked up. Like he like smoked a fat blunt and was like sipping on some Henny or whatever. That's what that's given. So this is what you were saying in this picture? I didn't see this until now. Who's that? I don't know who that. Oh, I feel like I know who that is. Who's that? Creep, Jap 5, Vlad, Whack. I'm sure there's some other people that I should or could know. Oh, that's what's his name? What, Baby Shooter? Yo, it literally says it right here. Interesting. This fool Vladimir think he cute, says Yiptastic. Baby Shooter and Jap 5, yeah. Yeah, Jap 5. Yeah, I forgot who this is. And how do you get the on some shit gear? Damn, they need to throw me a something, bro. I need something. I need a shirt. I need something, bro. I can't get a t-shirt. I can't get none. You know what I got to do one day is I got to show up at No Jumper with an ass fit. I mean, I'm not saying my fits are that great, but I'm saying like I got to show up with like ketchup on my shirt or something. Be like, Josh, bro, that's all I had. I was eating a glizzy on the way here, and I spilled ketchup all over my shirt. What can you do, bro? You know, what can you do? Because I feel like definitely some people that have some of the merch is because they showed up and they weren't necessarily camera ready or some shit, and so they give them a little piece to wear. I think I earned a on some shit t-shirt by now. No. Is on some shit even still a brand? Hold up. Some shit. It is. Yeah, I could take a little on some shit box logo. The green. Yeah, I mean, I'm not asking for the green hockey jersey, but you know, some. Something. Legal shit. Oh, that's funny. Well, you can only really buy certain ones. I was gonna do the dupe on some shit. I forgot what I would put though. But steal that shit from where? Red Dots Cars. You should be doing the news at least 3 days a week by now. There's the only person that does the news 3 days a week is Lush. But hey, I appreciate the motivation. I think I don't even think anybody does it twice. I think Lush is the only one that even does it twice a week. Maybe Moose will do it twice a week. Sometimes he only does it once though. Ricky sometimes does it twice a week, but I think that's done now. I think Lush, yeah, that Friday shakes it up, but I guess not that much. Realistically, it would be hard for me to keep up doing the news more than once a week, just because you gotta be like, you're gonna start seeing me wearing the same fits again, and that's what I've been trying to keep up this mystique every time to have a fresh fit. But oh, and you know what's crazy? This will be my 10th time. Tomorrow will be my 10th time on the news, so I feel really, really good about that. That was kind of my goal. After this, I'm like, I could care less, you know. I mean, I still care. I'm still gonna try. Of course, I want to go for 11. I'm just like basically stop counting till I get to 20. Pull up with a BS fit, and the Grand Masons might get you right if he's not feeling stingy. All right. Just show up in like, I don't even know. It'd have to be like really bad, like a really wrinkled white tee or something with like a stain on it, and like, yeah, it'd have to be an unfortunate circumstance. Like, damn, I spilled this shit. I should print like a stain. Well, I don't want to use that word. I should print like a like a food mark on my shirt, like, but just print it though, so it looks like it's on there, but it's printed. I was thinking about it. I was thinking about making my own shirt, like writing on it with marker. Show up in a Figmunity shirt. That's actually a good idea. That might get me a shirt. I wonder what would happen if I did that. I'm trying to like think of like realistically what would happen, not like the funny version. You know, I wonder if they would probably let me. That's a good question. I don't know. I feel like they would either let me rock it, like, because they think it's hilarious, and probably just let me rock it just to kind of probably set me up type of shit. Like, oh, wait till Adam sees that, or they would be like, nah, you can't. You have another shirt. Like they would say that, and then they might not like me for trying it. I don't know. I can't tell. I know it would be one of those things where some people would laugh and some people would be like, I don't know about that. I don't know how Adam's gonna feel about that. But I feel like you could see Adam pull up in like a Fig Community shirt, like to make fun of it. But also, would you think he would be against like promoting whatever? That'd be interesting. I'd be curious to see how that went. Yeah, like what would be like the most bullshit shirt? I think it would just have to be dirty. Oh, they're gonna tell you to whack out the logo, something, right? Fig Community. Hey man, how are you today? What up, 2000 Sit? Long time, long time. Well, it hasn't been that long, but it's been long enough. Pause. What up, bro? What you got going? Actually, how? Wait, do you? Oh yeah, you're from Canada, so like, what does July 4th look like for you, 2000 Sit in Canada? Welcome back though, bro. And how are you? I know I always ask people like 5 questions at once. I can see how that'd be frustrating. I'm only streaming for like an hour and a half. I gotta wrap it up. I'm really fucking myself up right now. Fig Community shirt, Adam might drag you out to J Reed Alley. I think he would like look at it and be like, if I did run into him, he'd be like, he would probably try to figure out like what the angle was. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like you can almost do anything if there's an angle. I think it would be confusing. Like, wait, what the fuck? Like, you know what I mean? Where'd you get that? What are you trying to say? What are you doing? I don't know. I don't know how that'd be interesting. That'd be a good experiment though. I'm not gonna lie. And a funny angle would be to be like, I was just trying to get some on some shit. That'd be a good thing to print on the front of a shirt. Like, I made this shitty shirt because I want some free on some shit. Something like that. I have to figure out the exact words, but yeah. Whole lot of nothing. July 1st is our big day. Okay, so it's at least in the same realm of time. So July 1st, what day was that? Wednesday. Interesting. Damn. So literally, like, independent. I mean, what is the? Oh, I never even thought about like July 1 Canada. I never thought about that. July is Canada Day, the national holiday commemorating the anniversary of Canadian Confederation in 1867. Celebrated nationwide with parades, concerts, and fireworks. It honors the union of the provinces of Canada, Nova Scotia, and New Brunswick into a single federation. Interesting. Yeah, wow. That, shout out. That's cool. It's probably convenient too to be around the same time for everything. Fireworks sales and shit's like within the same realm, so it's probably like good for the market. Um, just ask Josh for a couple of shirts. Says Red Dot Cars. They got a closet full of it. Wait, how you know? 1867. Did I read that wrong? Oh, 67. I get it. You're funny. 67. How you know what they got over there? Red Dot Cars. No, I feel like I brought up like I feel like you're right though. Like I feel like I try to be too like smooth, and I think Josh is one of those people you have to like straight up ask like a straight up question. You know what I'm saying? Like as opposed to like, hey, like what's up with the on some shit? He'd be like, oh, what about it? You know what I'm saying? But if you say, hey, can I actually have one of those shirts? He might say yes or no, but I don't know, bro. I feel like you would see a lot more people Red Dots Cars. Wait, who are you? You have been a very mysterious presence in here. I feel like we've never really gotten, and I'm mad that I don't have a lot of time. Red Dots Cars. Okay. You have 99 subscribers. Yanktown is crazy. Fire. Actually. What the hell is this? What are we looking at on your page? I don't even know what I'm looking at. This is like, I don't know if this is like, you're a 3D animator. Oh, GTA Online modded car enthusiast. Oh, that's kind of fire, actually. That's fire. Unselected builds, clean, realistic builds, PS5 player. So you're doing all this shit on your PS5. That's actually hard. I'm not gonna lie. Interesting. Interesting. Why should I trust you? I just a guy who plays GTA 5. So what do you know about Josh that I don't know? I feel like you don't see anybody on some shit. Sometimes when I'm there, most of the time when I get there, Josh isn't even there yet. I probably have to ask him after. I barely even see him. I see him like when I'm on the news, and then somehow he'll be like gone by the time we get off. I don't know, man. I feel like we don't see anybody in on some shit. But they do be throwing people shit though. I don't know. It's so random when they decide to do that. I remember the first 24-hour stream when they like slid Moose Man like a whole fit. I was like, where does that happen? But maybe you get a fit when you get signed. I don't know. And randomly, like, remember they gave Doughboy that green on some shit shirt, but maybe it's like their way of like subtly like being like, yo, I don't know. It's weird because they don't really stress how you dress there. That's what's weird about it. So I don't know. I couldn't even tell you. The best way to honestly do it, how I figure a lot of things out is I'll ask somebody else that's there. Like I remember I asked Suspect some shit. I asked Mikey some shit, just like advice, you know. You kind of got to ask the people that you know. It's not going to be a big deal if you ask them. I asked a couple people some different shit. You got to do it like that where you ask around, or you got to like just do it just on camera live, because then it's hard for them to like dance around it. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So that's been my technique. Let me just ask this shit right then and there. Moose, do got full fits and Doe got full fits for free. I don't know if it's free. I just saw. I mean, maybe they bought it. That would be interesting. Hey, Josh, can I buy one of those awesome shit sweatsuits? Yeah, I remember he like changed. He like did like a wardrobe change, and he was like all of a sudden wearing like a green awesome. I think it was green or gray on some shit fit. I guess you kind of see. I feel like I've seen Almighty in one. I don't know. I don't know what the method to it is. I don't know how they're doing it. And I remember Doughboy's wearing that one green shirt, the hockey shirt. I think that might have been on one of the Monday shows or something. No, it might be during the stream actually. He might have been wearing one during the stream. Not the first one though. It might have been the second one. I don't know. I just be watching. 'Cause I want an on some shit shirt. Really, or the other smooth way, you know what might be funny though? The other smooth way is to be like, yo, Josh, how do I buy some like on some shit? You got any on some shit I can buy? And then he like really tries to sell it to me. Like, fuck. I was trying to play a game. Just be straightforward. I feel that. I'm not gonna lie. Dragon Knight, you know, and you're right because people don't really want to think. They just want to say yes or no. Yimtastic, did y'all see Brandon post the AI pic of him flying an eagle for 4th of July? Nah. Yimtastic, that was wild. This is a real thing. All right, this is one of the last things I'm doing. I've already gone past my hour and a half mark. And you know the worst part is like I might as well go to 2 hours now that I'm here, and I'm just fucking up. What's his name? Defiant Brandon? Where is it? I don't see it. I'm thinking of something else. $500 for you, Kyle. Right? They're like trying to like just can't make more money. It's like it's doing hard out here. Imagine if they just you know how No Jumper will recover if they just start charging people to be on the news. You want to be on the news? $1,500. You could be on there for 2 hours. Get your shit off, bro. Brandon should snort fentanyl. Wow, that's crazy. Walk Beats is on his YouTube post section. Hey Kyle, when I go back to LA, will you take me up to No Jumper with you? Says quick. Uh, to be honest, I don't know how that works. I suppose it's. Have you been up there with Ralphie and them? I don't know. I don't know if it's kind of like a status, a rank thing where you can kind of bring people up there. Now I'm sure by this point, if I really needed to, I suppose I could. I still feel a little nervous about that. You know what I'm saying? Like I haven't brought anybody up there yet, but hey, I would say play it by ear. You said when you go back to LA, I mean maybe by the time you're up here, I'm a little more ranked up. Maybe I was some shit gear and you know a nice paycheck, but yeah, I mean I'm not saying no. It would be kind of fire if Brandon OD'd in Minecraft. What the fuck? In Minecraft, as in like in GTA. Gotcha. Posts. Oh wow. Happy 4th of July to all my Defiant ones. That's crazy. Man, imagine making AI of you writing something. Pause. No, I'm kidding. Shout out Brandon. He's actually a cool person in real life. Very chill. Very nice. Damn. But I can't get jiggy with it. All I mean, all it's saying is America 250, so it's not that crazy, but it's definitely giving MAGA vibes. I'm not gonna lie. But to each their own. Quick putting the homie on the spot. I'm defined it, Brandon K. Why? What did Brandon ever do to you? Who did he have beef with that you like? You like riding for suspect or whatever? Which I respect. Uh, quick putting homie on the spot. I mean, I answered it the way I could. I mean, I would love to, you know. But the reality is, I remember when we got these solo negotio pants, that brand, and the whole sweatsuit, and the kids there were like, "Yo, can we go in?" And I'm like, it was me, I think, suspect, and maybe Tay or something, or Moose or something. And I was like, bro, I'm too new here to even know. I barely am. I'd be nervous about whether I should open the door for people or not, you know? So, just keeping it real. But again, if I'm ranked up where I could be a crew, yeah, you could definitely come through if I can figure that out. I just don't. I'm like kind of nervous. Obviously, everybody knows where the building is for the most part, so it's kind of like not even like a thing like that anymore. But I don't know. I feel like they would just kind of side eye me at this point. You know what I'm saying? No pressure. That's why I was asking because you never taken anyone before, and I'm poor, so I probably won't go till next year. Hopefully, January. I mean, by that point, you never know. No, yeah, no, I haven't taken anyone. And like, you mean like specifically like just to be there? Like, I mean, I guess that's different. I don't know if he meant like on the news or whatever, but he's Coon and MAGA grifter, says Rio. Fantastic. No, Brandon is a max prestige token. What the hell? I met Brandon at Aldi's. Dude's the size of a mini fridge. Yeah, yeah, you gotta relax. Wait, are you out here, Red Dots? I met Brandon at the Marathon Burger opening in Venice Beach, but he lives in like what, like Long Beach or some shit. A plus, yeah, he's hardcore MAGA. That's why people don't like him. I feel that. When are you going to start selling merch, Kyle? Uh, shit. If people buy it, let me know. I don't know. I guess when I think of some ideas, I've sold merch over the years, but I didn't even think I was a thing. What kind of merch should I make? It should be like no jumper universe, funny shit. Tazik, he was talking down on his own mom. Yeah, that's wild. Saying being raised by her, he had to deal with black women shit. That's insane. I mean, it's also nah. It's crazy. That's a crazy take. But in a sense, if you're black, you kind of know. I'm just saying, a black mom is a black mom. There's nothing like it. So, Dragon Age Tastic Brandon was, I will be down to be on the news, but I don't need to. Yeah, I don't know if it's like that simple to get on the news, to be honest. I don't know. And I don't know. I don't know how they, because you would think that there's people that are random there, but like, they're kind of not that random. Sometimes. I think it's like if you're, Oh, for example, yeah, no, you're right. Sometimes there are some random people on there, but it's not by choice. Sometimes they just kind of crash it. Man, Kyle's barely on the show. He can't be calling shots yet. Yeah, exactly. You look like Pinky shirts is crazy. I still do want to make the Pinky shirt, but with Pinky from Friday on it. I'll do that at some point. Damn. I gotta be out of here. I'm not gonna cap. Hour and 44 minutes. See, that's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna end up going 2 hours. I cannot go more than 2 hours. And this is not a troll. I'm not playing a game. I'm actually upset with myself. He wasn't saying it like he wasn't saying. Wait, he wasn't saying it like that. He wasn't saying it like that. He was trying to insinuate that black women can't raise their kids and don't know how to act in public. Well, that is kind of a completely different statement. Yeah, that's wild. Yeah, that's crazy. That's out of pocket. When it get closer to me going, I'll DM Adam, see what he says. Yeah, do you have an open DM with Adam right now? Hey, by the time next year, if I'm still in the fold, I mean, shit, I would hope I know something. You feel me? It's a little bit easier when you're like there, you have a show. Like, of course, people bring people with them. I've never seen anybody. Well, I've only really been on the news with people that have been on there for a while. Like, Ricky doesn't bring anybody. Suspect used to bring one person. Doughboy would bring his homie, but he kind of comes dolo a lot now. Munchie would maybe bring like one other person, obviously, but not always. He would show up dolo though, low key. Yeah, most people don't bring anybody, but people that get interviewed, you'll see them bring people, and then I think if you're on a show, but even still, yeah, most people show up by themselves that I've seen. But yeah, it's like something I could probably like bring my girl or something. That would be like at this point, you feel me? But it'd be tough because even at the host competition, there was a lot of extra people there, or a couple extra people there, and at a certain point they just kicked everybody out. So I always keep that in mind. Quick, I guess I might not be able to ask Ralphie since he might be not going up there on Fridays anymore. Exactly, I feel like Ralphie would have infinitely more rank than me at this point. But I think Adam will put them on a different news there. Yeah, we'll see. If that's the case, shit's definitely getting shaken up, and some people are not going to be there as much. It'll be interesting. Quick says, yes, I have DM'd Adam before, and he actually responded to me. So that's good. So at least you have the open DM. He's pretty good about opening his shit. Pause. That was Doughboy's boyfriend. Hey. Quick is laughing. Nah, that dude was, yeah, I mean, nah, that's not his boyfriend, but, I think that's his barber. Too many creeps there. Don't bring her. No, I was joking. No, I'm saying that like that would be like the one justifiable thing I would bring. No, definitely, hell no, not like that in that capacity. It have to be the right environment, but even still, exactly. I'm glad you said it because that's exactly why. It's not even like that. It's just like not really a place. If I'm on the fucking camera, where the fuck is she gonna be at? Like, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. So, but some people do, but it's rare. Most people, it's mostly just the people that are there, that are there, from what I've seen. No, that's good though that you have an open DM with Adam. He does read his DMs, like, so you wouldn't think so, but he does. I DM'd like Adam like 6 times before I was even on the shit. Just I happened to just take a picture with him and tag him, and he opened the DM. That's a good method. Not gonna lie. Yeah, that's not a GF family friendly place. Yeah, I mean, it's interesting though, because as crazy as it kind of is, but not, it's kind of PG over there in a lot of ways. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like, it's almost like, in the sense that like, there's not that many people just walking around chilling at all. It's kind of like when people go on the news, that's the most people that are there, and half of even Steven or Josh will kind of sometimes be around there. You might have like 2 other people out in there, just what I mean. So it's kind of really not that crazy. Once in a while, there's a couple other things happening, but it's not that wild. But yeah, sometimes it's definitely not the place for anybody to show up. But at least probably when I'm there, maybe it's the news because earlier in the day, it's just kind of like no one's really there yet. Adam don't even be there half the time, but he's there a lot though. Literally nothing will happen if Kyle took his girl. No, nothing would happen, but it's just kind of like, what's the point, you know? You know, it's just kind of more boring than anything. No jumper's the last spot to bring your girl. You got Lush, nodding off, and then you got Doughboy doing blow out scoons and the rest. Well, no, I mean, but even that, it's just not it just doesn't make sense. Like, I wouldn't even bring like I probably wouldn't even bring like my friend there because it's like they're just gonna be sitting in the lobby. You know what I mean? What's the point of that? You know what I'm saying? It's more that too. Well, it's both. It's actually a lot of things. A lot of things at once, but it just doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. All right. Damn, it's 10 minutes from 2 hours. All right. See, I knew this was going to happen. Fuck myself over. So what I might do... Either way, I want to get off so I can either do some more work now or nap. Get like a bust out, like a good 3-hour nap, and then just wake up and get to it. Tay took his girl to the show. No one cared. To the show? No, it's very respectful over there. Nothing weird like that's gonna happen. Even like the Lush shit you're saying is like, it's not really like that. You know what I'm saying? People are kind of like, you know what I'm saying? People, it's almost like people just keep to themselves really a lot too. It's not even like this weird. Oh, you're new here? All attention. People. Here's what it's like at No Jumper. It's like people just talk to like who they're clicked up with, basically. So if you're like new and no one knows you, people aren't even talk to you because they don't know who you are. It's not like everyone's like, "Hey, how are you? Who are you? What do you do?" It's like it's not really that. You know what I'm saying? People are just like talking to like Josh and shit. Basically. The fact that another person was able to fit in a stall with Doughboy is very smart. It's not a stall. It's like a regular bathroom, like a single person bathroom. There's 2 single person bathrooms there that I know about. The news don't start till 12. Wait, what about it? Friday show A+. Oh, Friday show. You got enough time to sleep? No, I gotta do work. That's why I'm getting off. I gotta do shit outside of No Jumper. I gotta just like finish some editing and shit. Thursday. Okay. Yeah. Either way. I mean, yeah. No. It's honestly like. It's honestly not a big deal. Some people bring their kids up there. You know what I mean? Kind of strange, but it's honestly like regular. It's a fucking lobby that barely anybody is in. It's a fucking kitchen and 2 bathrooms, a couple studios. They said Doughboy fucked stud in a bathroom. Shit was probably smelling like pickled pig feet in there. Yeah, I don't even know if that was true. Like based off of like what I observed, I don't even think that happened, to be honest. Though I can't tell though, because I feel like Doughboy don't be lying. I don't know. I don't know. It didn't appear that happened. You know what I'm saying? But I missed that whole shit anyway, so I wasn't even like paying attention to know whether it was real or not. I was way too fucked up that night. A stud is crazy. No, it was just like a chick with like a short haircut. Nah, I don't. I think Doe made that up. Yeah, I can't tell. I don't know, but he doesn't really lie though. Like if you like think about like the shit that he says, he doesn't really like lie. So it's hard to imagine him trolling. I don't even know if he'd be trolling like that. I don't know. Pig feet is crazy. Yeah, Yiptastic. I feel like it happened, but Doughboy was acting like he was playing after he got clowned. Yeah, something. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't even like really review any of that shit, to be honest. I was like way too more impressed with what I did that night. I'm not gonna lie, respectfully. Yeah, not to be an asshole about it, but yeah, no. I don't know. Who knows? Low key, I don't know. I don't know. I can't tell. I really don't know. That's one of those mysteries. He said, I feel like it happened, and he was happily bragging about it. And then when he realized Adam was pissed about it, he switched to, nah, it was just a joke, just playing y'all. Yeah, it's possible. It's possible. Like the blow thing, like the cocaine thing. He's like, I told you that in confidence, and he was like, nah, I wasn't doing that. You got to lie, Doughboy. You got to lie. Sometimes you gotta lie. Damn, hey, you guys think that Craig Smith is gonna be on the Monday show again? It's interesting. No Jumper has a really weird, not weird, but it has a very different tone right now, and I am aware that I am a part of this kind of different image. I don't know if there's ever been someone. I don't know who I'd be the closest to that I would like kind of be similar to, but maybe the way I dress might be similar, but I don't think I'm that similar to anybody else. The way I speak, everything. Maybe though. Maybe actually. I'm not saying I'm that special, but it definitely has a different image to it. It's not that off though, but it definitely is interesting. Even like having like Moose Man as one of the front people now. Like there's really no one that's been like him. You know, even a Doughboy on No Jumper is completely different than we've seen. You know what I'm saying? It's very interesting. Ricky kinda too, right? Ricky is kind of different than any other host that's really been on. He's similar in ways because he's from LA and he's into certain things, but he's kind of different. Lush is obviously unique, but he's been there so long where it's kind of like, okay, that's kind of part of No Jumper. And I feel like you might see like that kind of archetype, even though Lush is very unique, you see that archetype a little bit. They need to replace Postman with Craig. That's not gonna happen. I mean, because you know what's the reality though is like, how much does Craig Smith want to be on No Jumper forever? You know, I don't know. I'm surprised that I don't even. I wonder if he's still wondering too. Like, damn, I mean, he probably knows by now, but if he's like, damn, are they gonna call me or what? You know what I'm saying? Because that's kind of how it is. You just might never know what's actually happening over there. Sometimes you see the flyer, like, oh shit, I'm supposed to be there. At what time? All right. Well, nah, they'd be talking about it. I'd be curious to see like what the thing is. But I think they are definitely basing it off of like general chat and comments and stuff like that. And the comments were super on Craig Smith's side, so I can see why they did that. And he works well with Doughboy, so I totally get it. We got 3 minutes till I'm getting up out of here. I'm not gonna lie, I got to, guys. I have to. Fuck. It's all good though. It's late. Nah, they're not Moose. But yeah, it is interesting though. It's like kind of like what is Moose's role now? If you think about it, he's a good potter though, and it's very interesting though. What is Moose's role? And I'm not saying like that. Like he's good up there, but it's like does Moose have his own lane at No Jumper? Does he have his own identity? You know. I think he does, but I feel like he's been kind of like coasting on just the controversy that surrounds him and shit like that, where he like almost doesn't have to do anything. But I'd be curious to see what happens with where he goes with everything. You know what I'm saying? Because he is good. He's a good potter. He's really good. I won't say really good, but he's cool. He's cool. Because if I said really good, that'd be glazing. But yeah, he's cool at that. So I'm curious. I'm curious to see. Has Moose fallen off? I feel like he never really got like that like look because it was just like so much controversy, and so he was just like quickly people just were like not feeling him like, People have definitely chilled out on him. Remember, he was like, man, it was like Moose Man was getting all the hate, then it was Doughboy. Well, it was Ricky, Moose, Doughboy. I don't know. I wouldn't say falling off. I'm just curious to see like where, like what's gonna be his like next, just his next hit, his next thing. I mean, I'm curious about that by everybody. I'm asking myself, what am I gonna do next? You said this is bad. Damn. No, I wouldn't say he fell off. I'm just curious, like, who is Moose gonna be? Moose is the Andre Iguodala of potting. It's a basketball reference. Iguodala. Nah, you never know though. I guess one thing that I'd be curious to see if he has like a viral thing, because he has like some shit where it's like he's reacting to shit that's happening to him. So to see like if he I mean he still goes up though, because if he crashing out on people kind of like semi regularly, he'll have like a little rant on Flacco or Chalik or whoever, whoever he's beefing with at the time. So he still be popping it though. Tam recently. So and those moments did go up. So I guess he is kind of like himself still, and maybe that'll be his brand. I think the one thing that's gonna happen, he might like run out of people to like crash out on, but that has been working for him and it has kept his name in the algorithm. Also makes a lot of people hate you, but hey, some people don't give a fuck as long as they're talking. I'd be curious. I mean, you never know though. I would say like all these people, everyone, me, everybody. Sometimes the drama just finds you though, bro. And it's almost like everybody has drama in their life, but it's like once you're in that position, you can kind of like exploit it. So it's kind of like shit just kind of happens naturally. Like if it could happen naturally before, it could probably happen again, based off of like personality types and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? It's like as much as like I like want to like force myself to figure out a way to crash out the next time, it kind of like it almost just is gonna happen anyways. I don't even have to try. It's just gonna like happen at a certain point. You know what I'm saying? But we'll see. We'll see. I don't know. Yep, I get what you're saying, but he ain't carrying like that. Moose is the Jameis Winston of podcasting. Yeah, you guys know a lot of you guys know ball for sure. Nah, I mean it is what it is. The cool thing about one thing about Moose though is that he be potting though. He's on this platform and this platform doing his own thing. That's where you kind of got to give it to him. He's he's putting a lot of work in, and he's still controversial, which I think is a good. To me, that's a good person. It's kind of like how Flacco is. He got that work. He's good on a jumper. He's good on his own thing, and he's part of the topics too. So I think if you could be kind of like that trifecta, I think that's how you gotta do it. You know what I'm saying? Even like Ricky making content, I fuck with Ricky's content. It's been pretty good lately. I like it. Yeah, man. Or is that James Winston? Jameis? I'm not Googling shit. Uh, yeah, man. It's interesting. But you also don't have to do anything. You don't have to do any other shit. But I mean, you've got Lush streaming, and I guess he's always streamed, but like, kind of the same thing. Controversy in the real world. He's doing their own content and then being a joint and no jumper. Kind of have to. And again, I think it's people like I don't be trying to do crazy shit and crash out. Like I be crashing out here more than I do on no jumper sometimes. Like I don't know, it's just part of the thing. Jameis, gotcha. Jameis Winston. Jameis Winston. Yeah, these names. But yeah, what the fuck are we talking about? Yeah, no, I don't know. Doughboy, same thing. Although I feel like Doughboy is kind of, and the funniest thing about like everything is like low key, Doughboy might be the most normal person out of the whole mix of people in real life. You know what I'm saying? He might be the most regular ass dude, and everybody else is kind of crazy. You know what I'm saying? He's super like wholesome and regular. Sometimes. Sometimes you stand out, but it's not because you're wrong. Yeah, I don't know. I think that's what I got to. I think that's what helps me too is the making the outside content, and sometimes that does cause the controversy. Although I feel like what I've done here on stream hasn't really made it back to no jumper yet. You know what I'm saying? I've seen some shit in the Reddit a couple of times, but I've seen some shit get picked up by Just Clips. I've seen Gangland Neem talking about some of it. But for the most part, it doesn't, you know what I'm saying? They're not like, oh, I saw this, you did this over the week. I mean, a little bit. I guess we talk about it in the news, like linking up with Camel Toe, shit like that. But nothing crazy, though. It hasn't made it back yet. Whereas, like, a Moose thing over the weekend might be a topic on the news. Like, we didn't even talk about when I did that crash out on Moose, Ricky, and TMS, and I was on the news the next week. It didn't even get brought up. You know what I'm saying? I guess I could have brought it up, but that would have felt weird. Hey, remember when I crashed out on, blah, 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 you know what I'm saying? It didn't even get like addressed. That was the day with like Lush was crashing out about Michelle Obama. Interesting though. Good shit. Good shit. Good shit. But you know, hey man, I must be. Hey, I don't know. I don't even think that like me being on no jumper is like a sign of like I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I think it's like I'm willing to. You know what I mean? I think that I'm good, but I think you know it's not like oh I must be. My point is like I'm not saying like I must be good because I'm on there, right? And it's like no, maybe I just am available. You know what I'm saying? Two things can be true because yeah, I don't know. I just love this opportunity. I'm about to be up out of here. It's been 2 hours. Wait, what the hell? Dragon Knight. Wait, the fuck? That was random as hell. Wow, Cuddy Jew. That was some random ass shit. Dragon Knight. Wow, I'm not even gonna entertain that. Yeah, I appreciate you. I'm gonna either get some rest or do some work. I don't know how I'm feeling right now. Maybe I'll pop an energy drink. I should actually try a 5-hour energy drink to see what it does. Because I need to know if 5-hour energy drinks make you pee a lot. If they don't, then we lit. But I don't know if I have enough time between now and the news tomorrow to experiment with that enough. But unless I go get one now. But I appreciate it. I haven't done the little roll call in a minute, but this one will be an easy one. Shout out JR. Shout out, I guess, Cuddy Jew. I don't know if you're on some, I can't tell. Yumtastic. Appreciate it. Red Dots Cars. Yeah. Everybody spam tomorrow on the news. Give Kyle some shit. If someone super chats it, I'll cash app you back. Shout out Rio, of course. Shout out A+. Who else is in here? It's kind of a light thing. Shout out 2000 Sit. Appreciate you, bro. Shout out Beercito. Shout out Shout out Quick. Shout out D-Reacts. Shout out Carlos Val. Dragonite Gormac. Yeah, where's what's his name been? Where's Dragonite Crit been? Wow, A+ doesn't like Gangland Neem. You're probably the only person I ever heard say they don't fuck with Neem. How do you not fuck with Neem? Who else is here? Dragonite Kyle, my bad. Of course. Oh, who was the person? Oh, Seekgram came in. Erica Vila came in. Who was the person that came in and was like, oh, can I stay on for longer? Because, oh, maybe that was Dragonite Gormac. Yeah, I think I got everybody. If I forgot you, my bad. I'm trying my best. I'll be back tomorrow, I swear. Cuddy, my bad. I'm black. Are you good? Perfect. All right, shout out Cuddy. Quick said, I got you on the super chat. Kyle, you don't have to pay me back. Have a good night tomorrow day, y'all. No, I appreciate y'all. Shout out Quick. Yo, Quick is trying to come up to no jumper. He's like, I'm trying to get up there. I was fucking around. No, Quick is a real one. honestly. Yo, Quick has D. Have you been wanting to do that fucking podcast again with him, or did D just that's his shit now? He's like, nah, that's my shit. The crash out. Nah, but no, I appreciate you, Quick. We'll link. We'll not link, but we'll talk. We'll talk. You know where to find me. All right, no, seriously, I'm gonna get off. But yeah, I tune in for the news tomorrow. I'll try to drop the link in the thing, but you guys know where to find it on No Jumper. Yeah, just be in the chat going crazy, and I'll try to do my best to do my best, because that's all we can do. And with that said, I'm out. 2-hour stream. I thought it was supposed to be an hour, so I gave you guys a little bit more. You know, it is what it is. You know, it's hard for me not to. You know, 2 hours is the minimum. It's hard to, you know, I got to really be like doing something. All right, I'm doing a 20-minute stream. All right, I'll be back, you know. And I always still feel bad. So it is what it is. It's still early enough where I can still do a couple things at least. Yeah, I'm really only missing an hour, so it's not too crazy. But it is later in the night, so it is what it is. All right, people, get some rest. Take this as a way to get some good rest. Go. Hope you have a good Monday and all that shit. And I'll see you on the news, and I'll just salute. And then I'll probably stream at night. I might be another short stream tomorrow night too, or maybe I'll do it early. I gotta figure it out when I want to do it. I gotta see. I really gotta see, or I'll do some sort of like IRL or something. I gotta figure it out how I'm gonna do it. Maybe I'll do it either IRL. Maybe I'll do like an IRL after No Jumper. Maybe I'll spark up the stream at No Jumper. I don't know. I gotta figure it out. So I'll figure it out while I'm doing this. I appreciate you guys.